were talking just before we got on, just about how do you go from concept to production?
It's literally the dirty work of just making stuff. Sometimes there's masking tape involved, you know, there was actually paper clips involved at one point, there was rubber bands involved, but literally it's just, you have to start somewhere. Like, you can't just keep thinking about it, you have to actually do something. It's really an unsophisticated process, but it's one that involves a lot of patience and a lot of time to work stuff out. And we posted something somewhere that showed a picture, an aerial picture of all the pieces that were prototyped to do that chest and arm pad, and we actually lost some, which was a shame, but even with what we had to climb up high to be able to take a picture of it, because it was like 100 or more pieces.
Yeah.
And I literally spent a lot of time at a bandsaw cutting parts out, and then with a heat gun and finding whatever I could in the factory to like wrap the plastic around to try and get the shape close to what I thought I wanted it to be.
Yeah. So you guys must have a pretty sophisticated factory up there if you're able to go from a CAD design to a plastic prototype. And
well, there's the whole SLA process, 3D printing. You know, that's an amazing technology to be able to 3D print a part. And even though nothing we 3D printed would withstand any sort of force, it at least allowed us to get things into place and figure out, you know, are the dimensions right? Does the concept work?
Yeah.
And so it is a nerve-wracking experience, though. I much prefer cut and sew products because I could keep working it out over and over until I have something that is perfect or close to perfect. When you're dealing with molded plastic parts and the super high cost of tooling, it is nerve-wracking because you're never completely sure what you're getting yourself into, and you could find out thousands of dollars later that it's a bust.
Yeah.
And luckily that hasn't happened yet since I've been at Warrior, but you know, there's still time.